Hello guys, this is Glenn from Sydney CBD Repair Centre, and today we have a cracked display on this gorgeous Oppo Find X7, and David will replace it for us. So let's go. So right here, we are going to remove the back cover. The back cover is quite colorful. I also personally like the back side on this smartphone, but it's quite easy to remove sometimes. Maybe the customer already tried to remove the back cover on this one, or it may have been repaired before, but it was worryingly easy to remove. So we'll roll with that. We are going to remove the cover for the daughter board at the bottom, and we'll test out the replacement display by connecting it to the connector on the corner right there and turning it on. So I suspect that this smartphone is fully drained. It's in power saving mode. You can see it's quite dim on the replacement display. It's quite normal, but we're testing it to see if the touchscreen is working. We can't really show you anything. David is in the flow state. He's concentrating. There's some issues with the touchscreen, but when the smartphone is in power saving mode, it's also saving up the power for the CPU, so there's some delays. And later on, after we charged it quite a bit, it's now recovered, and we have confirmed that the touchscreen on this replacement display is working. So we'll detach that and continue with our disassembly. We're also detaching some components here because we're gonna lift up this daughter board and remove the SIM card tray. It's quite convenient if you're gonna replace the display. We don't need to remove the motherboard and the battery. We'll just lift up this connector, remove that orange rubber grommet, and remove the display from the front. So this display is a case of delamination. We can see later on when we detach it that as we pry through the sides, we're putting some gas or fluid. You can see that there's a crack there on the side, and as we lift it up, only the glass came off. So you see the silver there. We still had to remove that, and that's the problem. So this time it's a flimsy film for the LCD, and it took a while for us, so we'll fast forward through the process. So with this type of damage, you can definitely see that the glass is quite okay, but the underlying LCD is broken, so you can't really see through the damage, and it's quite flexible, so it's easy for us to make some gaps and spray some IPA and then slice through the adhesive. And just like what I said, it took some time. We were taking our time. We don't want to scratch or damage some more components, and we'll rip this out. This is the bare frame now. You can see the front camera and the fingerprint scanner underneath the display. So we'll address the issue of reusing the adhesive strips on this one. It's still intact, so we'll arrange them flat so we can install the new display without any issues. We'll clean up the sides for residue, shards of glass that may have been left behind, and then put some additional adhesive on the sides where there's not enough adhesive. There you go. then we'll install the new display. So we will route the connector through the slot at the corner and then align the display and push it in. Put it on the table and then reverse the process. Connect the display connector, the battery, and the SIM card tray, and put it back together. So if you have an Oppo Find X7, it's quite an expensive smartphone, to be honest. So if you're not going to risk DIYing the repair, then maybe you can visit a local service center or a technician that you trust, or you can visit Sydney CBD Repair Centre. We can do the repairs, exact repairs that we did here, and you will have guarantee that you get quality parts and quality replacement service. You can see here, it's if we didn't tell you that this has been fixed or the screen has been replaced, you wouldn't even know. That's how good David is doing these screen replacements. Look at that. Just a few wipes and this smartphone will certainly look brand new. Again, the back cover, man, with the Hasselblad logo. I would love to try the camera on this smartphone. And we'll throw in a free cover for the display. This is not going to be tempered glass. This is just going to be hard wearing plastic. So prevent scratches. And if this screen will be dropped again, it's not going to be catastrophic. So thanks for joining, guys. This is the before and after. See you again next time. Cheers.
If you want your smartphone fixed for a very reasonable price, you may contact Sydney CBD Repair Centre. We also provide mail-in repair services for customers outside of Australia or Sydney. Just message us so we can arrange the shipping of your device.